Yes, welcome to everyone. Welcome to the fourth batch and of this Vibrionic training. I'm very happy with all these batches. They are doing excellent. They are finding new way of healing and their own creation. That's a fantastic thing. I'm very satisfied with my team. And yet to join, some people are told that they will be joining later. And today's part, it is an introduction about the Vibrionics. Okay, we will take one small PPT so that I will remember those points and I should not miss any single point. For that reason, I have made a PPT. So let us, yes. Yes, the Vibronics, the future's medicine, science of the future. Okay, who said this? Mata Narayani. Just for a background, because you should know about me, how I got the interest in this Vibronics and so my development within this Vibronics, it's very interesting. When I was studying in 8th and 9th standard, I was suffering from the childhood asthma. Of course, asthma, I was very much, prone to the allergic attacks. So my auntie's, uh, what do you call, maternal uncle, mama, was a homeopathic doctor. So, and he was in the police department of the Karnataka, and uh, and he been awarded by Karnataka people or police department. He helped a lot during the cholera season during that time. Very old. I am talking about. I was taking started taking my for medicine for myself in 1978. Okay, 1978. Why I was laughing is, even though I was taking the homeopathic remedy when I was a kid in the sense, me and myself, my brother were 1.5 years difference. You know, we used to steal our grandfather's homeopathic pills because we didn't know that this is very attractive. That time, no, it is very tough also. It used to take a lot of time to dissolve in our mouth. So we started taking the homeopathic medicine when we were just kids. So we used to steal from the our grandfather's cupboard, and we both used to struggle a lot to reach up to that place. That means we know about homeopathy in the when we were kids itself. So when I grown up, when he was when I was studying in seventh standard, that time my parents approached to a doctor to solve my allergy problem. So allergy was fantastically removed. I was very happy, and everybody's life something brings into the light. Like one day my grandfather was suffering from terrible tooth pain, and I know during that time there was only one medical in the my place. Was night time they used to sell the medicine. So I went there, I purchased that of course it was allopathic medicine. I gave to my grandfather. So he says, since that day, He never suffered from the toothache till his death. Means maybe around 10 to around 74 to 94. You can imagine, no, almost to 20 years he had no toothache. Okay. So that was the thing. He used to tell me what a Prabhakar gave me. I don't know, fantastic one. That day he gave me, and he's बोलते हैं ना हाथ गुण बहुत अच्छा है. इसका हाथ गुण बहुत अच्छा है. He's बोलते हैं. So that was hit me in my mind. So no, I should train myself. I should be in the healing profession. But during my period, so when I got cured my through my maternal mama of my auntie, so he's Dr. Parvatikar. So when he cured me, then I started taking interest in him. He was a very good teacher. He really wanted a homeopathic system should propagate like anything. Everybody should be benefited, avoiding unnecessary operations and so on, like that. So he was very keen in making people understand and tell about his system. I used to go and sit with him after my class, or you can say my school period, because every now and then I used to visit him for my own consultation. Then after that, he said, Prabhakar, just you come and sit here. If you learn something, it is not valid. You should have some certification. Then, during after my completion of my 10th, there was a course running in the Bangalore. That was a correspondence course. And he told me, you get an admission there and I will teach you everything. If you have any doubt, come to me. I will teach you and take the admission. So that was a 1 year course I completed. And after my 10th examination, it was for 1 year. After that, I joined 10 plus 2. After completion of 10 plus 2, during that time, there was a very hardly technical schools and colleges during that time. Everybody would not get, admission in all the colleges. And my percentages also was very low. So I joined Air Force because out of 10,000 people, they've selected 134 people. We all Karnataka batch joined to Air Force. We joined Air Force, and really tough training. Really love it. During that time, we are crying because morning 4 o'clock, going around, 8 kilometer jogging. Those all things were there. That was now we understand. This all was there to make us fit, strong. Now we understand that. During that time, so many people, no, they were complaining about it and they gone back. And the food was so horrible. Now presently it is improved a lot. But during that time, and that too, we feel now that is also what is our toughest training. Any sort of food you should be able to manage. Food is, of course, it will be hygienic, but taste wise, there will be any mismatch in this salt, or you can say uh, uh, very no spice in that, like that. But we adjusted. That was now we understand that any food you give in the world you give me, that will taste us better. So like that, it made our life very, no, it is molded us in a beautiful way so that we accept everything as it is. Okay. Then during that time, during my training, it was 3 years training. During that training, because a lot of, you can say, dietary problem, I developed hemorrhoids. Then I went to allopathic hospital there in the I mean in the Air Force. They seen and it was a horrible experience. I cried actually. I gone fainted. So they said no. God's sake, will not come here for this hemorrhoid problem. So what we did? Yes, we gone back my notes and we studied. Then I saw, yes, there were wonderful remedies like a Blumiana odorata, still I remember, Geranium maculatum and sulfur, Naxomica. This I took and I became all right. I become totally all right. I never gone any hemorrhoid operation since that day, since 1985. Okay. So still today there was no any operation required. I'm very healthy. So like that, people started coming to me, and I was already, people were knowing that I'm already having 1 year qualification. He knows about it. So they started coming to me. And by 1987, I started my clinic along with my Air Force service, and I was in a radar section. So radar radar section was the ultimate, highly advanced section in within the Air Force structure during 1982. So along with my electronic training, and I was practicing homeopathy from 1987 to 1995. I was practicing homeopathy, the same, purchasing from the pharmacy and going and But one thing I used to do, I used to get a home kit by Soham Foundation. There is a home kit by Soham Foundation. Soham Foundation, they used to sell a home kit, made a blue box, and within that there are 20 bottles and a guide that will guide us what all remedies to be taken for what all the problems. So that was, since I was people used to call me a doctor, homeopathic doctor there in Air Force. I used to, whenever I shift from one, because every 3 years, 4 years we have to shift or we have to we are getting transferred. So I used to gift that blue first aid box to my colleagues and officers. So that was very known to me, well known to me, because there were, on that it's already written that these are homeopathic remedies, homeopathic medicine, and some remedies are already written over it, like that. So I was not aware it is something very magical. So from where I used to bring this blue box, those that pharmacist called me and said, there is a good news for you. See, what you used to carry the box, for that they have published a book called that is a complete book of natural healing, Vibrionic preparation. Earlier, because very recently they have changed from the homeopathic preparation to the Vibrionics preparation. I still maintain that on that book there is a sticker. They attach the Vibrionic preparations. Earlier, there were a homeopathic preparation. That I understood that earlier whatever we were using it in the name of homeopathy was Vibrionics only. Then when I saw the front page itself, I was amazed to say it's the science of future. Mata Narayani explained it as a science of future. So being a radar engineer and being in in a homeopathic knowledge, so I approached that was a Soham Foundation in Gujarat, Vadodara. I gone there. I asked. I wanted you are telling something, vibrations, and I don't know, understand. Can you tell me how this is done? Then they have took to the one person who used to sell the Vibrionic machines. And during that time, very costly, because we our salary was only hardly 1,200, 2,000, something like that during that time. And that time it was costing 5,000 rupees. Now today's, as good as everybody, every police person, every military person, they get a 50,000 rupees salary, starting salary now. So it is as good as, it is three times. Means it is costing 1.5 lakh rupees of those times. Anyway, my brother was in Australia, and he used to help me now and then. During my visit to my Dharwad, he presented me, he gave me some money. So I gone there, I purchased it, I started using it. And I've seen wonderful result. That was a base 10. Then people, means my patients encouraged me. I told you there is another advanced machine, 336 machine. No, we must get it like that. So my patients contributed, because that time it was 15,000 rupees. You can imagine how much fold it is. Huh? Maybe that time when we were purchasing around 336 machine, my salary was around 5,000 rupees somewhere. So it was so high. So people, or I can say my patients, shared, and we bought it, and we started using 336 machine with the excellent result. And I would definitely tell one incident, that everybody starts their journey with a doubt. I too had a doubt, definitely. One day, because I was a master in, a long time I was practicing homeopathy. There was no doubt in homeopathy now, and I used to use the dowsing also. By that time, I was initiated by A.K. Bhattacharya with the pendulum operation. So then, my colleague's son, he developed the testicular swelling, soft testicular swelling. I went into the repertory. Repertory means, in the book we will discuss all about it in our training. In the repertory, it was mentioned that the painless swelling is iodine, and I just doused, and I got a 50 m potency. 50 m potency should be given for a testicular swelling of 1.5 to 2 years old boy. Then, during that time, I was hesitating to give the Vibrionics. Though, not because that I was not having confidence, because other may say something else. No, you gave something, machine medicine, my child has developed this. They may say like that. Then I gave him, I just wrote that medicine and told him. And then during that time, I was in Delhi. So during that time, I told you, go and purchase this, the remedy. It's available in any homeopathic shop. Iodine 50 m. He came back. I don't know where he visited. He said, friend, I didn't get that remedy. 50 m potency iodine. We didn't get in a Delhi. Then I said, okay, we'll try this Vibrionics with 336 machine. Either it will work, it will not work. And I took the permission from him. See, you're taking a water and making it in iodine 50 m with this machine. You can see you can see this. So I made in front of him only iodine 50 m and gave the child to drink. To our surprise, very next day, his testicular cancer was gone. Sorry, testicular swelling is gone. Let him live 100 years. So testicular swelling is totally gone. It amazed me. Oh, so full of joy. I got something very great. So started using with the faith, and started making so many beautiful, uh, you know, cure. People are started coming. They started making remedies in homeopathy, and then finally, I was a American radar technology quality controller. When I was a quality controller, I used to have a lot of test equipment with me at my disposal, because after getting everything repaired, I had to test the quality, then send it to the different radars. Their separate parts used to come. We used to repair that and send back to the sites. There, I was working as a quality inspector. So it was my opportunity. Then, with during that time, I was into the deep meditation, like Dr. Manohar Harkare. He, he's my spiritual guru. And I will tell you, you can also try this. I used to have a very big picture of Malcolm Ray. I will show you. There is there in this slide. I used to put a big picture. That is there during that time the technology was only black and white. I made 4 or 5 pages of the big picture and attached them. And I used to concentrate at his Bhrumadhya, center of the eyebrow. And he used to say, give me the technology. Give me that. What is the secret behind it? Look, no, I used to meditate on that. And suddenly during that time, with the help of our spiritual guru and Lord Sivachidambara, we got that technology. And we tested, we made a protocol machine when I was in Jaisalmer. And my guru and my shishya my first shishya is also there in Jaisalmer. We made a machine for him. That machine still working fantastic for him. Okay. Then we started improvising. See, today's whatever you see my machine, that did not evolved within a day. I will tell you, I should not tell you, but I'm telling you, the first machine which I made it, yeah, almost I think 99 or 2000. When a customer was there, when I was showing that machine, it fell down and broke into pieces. So like that. So the correction and the evolution of to the perfectness has not come within a day. I was searching then earlier, the IC versions were working, then transistor was working, and then after understanding the concept, we change into the microchips. So that because the output of microchips are very, very precise. That is just like they are just like a computer. All the parts are whatever there in the computer is there in the miniature form. So then the journey started. Now we have reached that we have most advanced system now, digital system, because it is all written in our Yon Combase website. Only you should need the insight. Generally, whatever is written, why is written like that? We should ask ourselves and make it. So when we ask, what are the possible ways of making the geometrical pattern that understood, and now at present digital Vibrionics and even Paramanada Brahma, everything evolved. Okay, now my introduction is enough. Now we'll go back to the Vibrionics, the science of future. Okay. See, even Soham Foundation people, today they think that there is a vibration, there is a frequency, there is something coming out of this machine. And that frequency, that energy is healing, or that energy is making the remedy. If I say so, then our Vibrionics and our machine will never be recognized in next 100 years. Because science has not developed so much to detect Such a minute, minor frequencies within the machine. They are there because I will give you some hint, some Kumaraswamy, and they are very much in a technical field. If I say, if I give a wire, just 1 6 inches wire, just 6 inches wire, or you can say 15 centimeter wire, I just lying there. Can you tell me what frequency it is having? What is the resonance frequency of it? You should think in that way, because there are two, three technologies are there in the vibronics or the radionics. One adjusts the lines, one adjusts the line of antenna. With that, it resonates with the cosmic frequency, and it gives you the remedy. And we are going to learn this in very depth. I'm going to tell you the how the inventor of the radionic, how radionics become the vibrionics. Everything we will discuss in our next coming classes. Now today, to create some curiosity about vibronics, this is the thought, coded thoughts can be used in terms of the geometrical patterns, or geometrical pattern generator, or a sound waves, or you can say tone generator. With a tone generator, we can precisely make a geometrical pattern which makes the similar geometric pattern what we see in the picture. So everybody, I will show you here, because the cards are there. What are the types of different types of vibrionics that we are going to see? Okay. Now, who is our hero? Nikola Tesla is our hero, because he dreamt like anything. Oh, he was so kind fellow. He wanted to give power supply current to everybody free of cost. You know, you all heard about him. You must, you know, try to know more about him. You know, he was trying to give the everybody free electricity. Make a small antenna and start using your own car. Make an antenna and start using your bike. Make a small antenna and start using your electrical gadgets. That was his dream. While his system failed, they could not put a meter. I mean, electrical meter to charge someone. There it is failed. For a short, I will tell you. You think what Edison found out? DC. What Tesla found out is AC. Without Tesla, we would have no equipment would operate now, because in our Sagar Jog Jalpat, we are producing the energy, and it's coming up to different places. I don't know whether Bangalore is coming from Jog, or again some other thermal power plants. Means the power transmission is taking place in AC. Alternative current. Alternative current is invented by Nikola Tesla. But there was a lot of, the politics during that time also. He has not been given credit. But most of his, he came to know that his mother is serious and she's dying. He just not left like that. He thought, when he came, he tested it and found it to true, and then he made a theory that there is a wave. There is a wave with, two people can communicate. It transfer from one person to another person. Like that he made, otherwise what we feel, what we think, okay, it is just a coincidence. Like that we say, and we leave it. But he did not do like that. Every That is a scientific way of thinking. If something happens to you in a magical way, think why. What is the cause behind it? What is the reason behind it? What is the theory behind it? What is the principle behind it? Simple thing, if a ice can float on a water, you think why it is floating? Because of density. Many people have seen, glass of so and so with a ice and floating over it, but they never understand that why ice is floating on the beer, or you can say rum, whiskey, so many things, or water, you can say. During summertime, we use a water also, we put a ice there. Why it is floating? And why, how it is become, there's only one substance in the world, or you can say in the universe, when it becomes cold, it becomes a light expansion. It means the density will increase. So anyway, so why I am telling is, I created, you know, I was in, since my childhood, I was like that. I would tell one more incident, because our father used to always tell me that, whenever they used to get me a toy, and sparkling toy was the highest technology during that time. Sparkling toy. Okay. I used to play for 2 days, and third day I used to break and see what is there inside. And I'm telling you, all scientists, you are all scientists, I believe, because in my team, I call them all scientists. You should have this type of inquiry. What is that? Why it is? And okay, understood, then fine. Eh? So likewise, you should have that curiosity, so that you can, I think so, when you achieve one day, as God made me to come at this particular stage. Okay. What Nikola Tesla says, what he says, if you want to know the secrets of universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay. Now, what is frequency and what is vibration, and these three things should be separate. Okay. Otherwise, why use the three words? We will study that. Okay. And most foremost thing is, we must be very gratitude to our Guruji. I just shared yesterday that Swami Anandji has shared me one article that I shared in the group. So Swami Anand and Swami Narayani, those people, now we should be very thankful to them. Otherwise, Vibrionic machine would we never, it would have come to us. Not only here, not only Satya Sai people. We will discuss about it. I will show you what miracles, what a wonderful things they have done it, but all because of Swami Narayani and Swami Anand. Dr. Norman. So she wanted to, like, nowadays we go to the South Africa, Kenya, like, serving people there, poor guys. So she came like this to India in 1978 or something like that, somewhere like that. So she is to, which is the most wonderful remedy, wonderful treatment system of treatment, or system of medicine, the homeopathy. Why she liked, what is the beauty in homeopathy? See, Ayurveda, you take allopathy, you put a water in that, it will become dilute, it will become less effective. Okay. But only homeopathy, when you put a water into it and shake it, it becomes more powerful. Anybody heard about it? This is a miracle. So, Swami Narayani, and I can see her laughing now. Okay. So, she took a homeopathy as a base. She started helping, they adapted the many villages around the Gujarat, Vadodara, and they started serving there. And since, homeopathy is based on the single remedy, we have to study all the whether we have appetite or cold or hot, and Then finally we come to that is I'm going to teach you, don't worry. That is because I will tell you that when we go forward in this PPT, I will tell you. We will learn everything that we know except the no. We will learn everything that qualified people they are doing it, but only our pharmacy is different. I am going to teach you that, and you are no less than any homeopathic or a doctor. Not less than a means you will have that all knowledge. Our pharmacy is different. Okay, so thanking Swami Anand and Swami Narayani for bringing those wonderful system from UK. I'm going to tell you, people, in India, they say it's too costly. Prabhakar is too commercial. They say. When you see the other people, when you see the international rate, you will see that how damn cheap is the Prabhakar is. Okay? I will tell you, don't worry. Next is very humorous. Anybody? Do you think that? Yeah. Now, what is Vibrionics? Very well explained by Satyasai people that we are going to. Is it right? Let me check. Yes. You must have all.
What is Vibrionics? Vibrionics is an alternative system of healing which works at curing diseases by
Why I want to show you this? Because many people say that why we have not heard about it. If it is so, if only intentionally charged remedies can help people, why it is not so famous? Why people are behind so many other things? Why people are cutting the trees? Why people are they are using the adverse effect chemicals? That is to only know that yes, we don't know about it, but it is already there. It is spread in 82 countries, around 4,500 practitioners are all there within whole country, not country, in this whole world, because they have the branches in 82 countries.
Acting on the subtle body. In this method of healing, no physical or chemical substance is administered to the patient. Instead, vibrations in the form of high-frequency electrodynamic waves are given in a solid or liquid medium like sugar pills or water to balance the chakras and meridians. How does Vibrionics work? Everything in creation is an energy form. You and me, the trees and the rivers, the birds and the animals. Everything is energy. Matter and energy are interchangeable. And as everything is a form of energy, the molecular structure of every little thing is in constant motion. When something interferes with the harmony and the rhythm of the vibratory rates, it resounds somewhere in the system, and this disharmony manifests itself as a disease in the body. Vibrionics recognizes that each person is a unique combination of energies, consisting of various subtle components. It cures in a holistic way because it acts on all the bodies, physical, emotional and mental, and spiritual, through a process of balancing the energies and clearing the blockages. In Vibrionics, appropriate healthy vibrations are administered to the patient to bring about healing. And as Vibrionics recognizes that everything is a form of energy, it can be used to treat not only humans, but animals and plants too, based on the same principle. With Sai Baba's tremendous grace, all diseases, including those unknown to mankind today, can be cured by this method of healing. Incidentally, unbelievable cures of so-called incurable ailments are being reported by many of the several hundreds of healers around the globe almost every day. Vibrionics does not interfere with current allopathic medication. On the contrary, it may be taken in conjunction with such medicines and speed up the cure. Vibrionics is a very simple system of healing and can be practiced by anyone who has a pure heart and the yearning and time available to do service to mankind. A minimal amount of financial independence to do seva is required, as we do not charge patients any kind of fees or money for medicines administered. It is offered to people completely free of charge as a form of seva. We have so far trained more than 4,500 Vibro practitioners in over 81 countries throughout the world. Many practitioners conduct regular Vibro medical camps in villages and rural parts of India and other poor parts of the world. Thousands of patients are being cured by this system on a daily basis, from unbelievable cures of diseases like cancer to the common cold. It is due only to the infinite grace of our Lord and Master, Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba, the healer of healers, who blessed this system in his physical form on numerous occasions, that we have treated more than 1.8 million patients. And there are numerous practitioners who are not even reporting. Vibrionics evolved from radionics. Radionics works on the subtle energetic level of a person in order to heal the body. It is based on original studies by Dr. Albert Abrams, MD. Provided it is healthy, always has the same vibratory ratio. An energy pattern of the healthy organ can then 1,500 medicines based on the symptoms of the patient. Give one dose and wait is the norm homeopathy called potentizer, and developed a series of geometrically coded cards based on the fact that every substance has a unique energy field. He developed simulator cards as seva in India. Vibrionics was just sprouting in India, but it was a low-key affair, and only a limited number of mixtures were available, and that too only in ready-made kits.
Walking in my direction. I didn't realize it was coming for me. I thought it was for a VIP sitting next to me, so my machine was sitting on the floor. And by the time I lifted the machine, Swami unfortunately bent down. And I felt very bad because I made the Lord bend to bless the machine. He then, 4 days later, called me for an interview in which he actually operated the machine by inserting the card and by actually making a remedy. At the end of which, Swami blessed me to teach his devotees and his students in the particular system of healing. Also, he asked me to give lecture in the super specialty hospital to create awareness among the doctors.
Since August 1994, Dr. Agarwal has been training small groups of devotees in the use of the potentizer in Prashanti Nilayam and overseas, while his wife has been running a modest free clinic in the ashram. Baba blessed the Agarwals to visit many European countries to conduct seminars and train people in Vibrionics for seva. Baba gave them constant encouragement, his blessings and advice in many interviews. In the beginning, some simpler versions of the machine were developed. For the final version, even though less than half the size of the original potentizer, Baba said it is equally good. Baba has graciously inspected and blessed even the certificate which is issued to those who qualify as Vibrionics practitioners. Baba has also directly told them several times, "I am curing all your patients." With such reassurance from the divine in human form, what more can one ask? The subject of Vibrionics has been under constant development since the beginning, and with the help of reports from practitioners providing incredible cases, this culminated in the book Vibrionics 2004. Baba graciously signed this book in the Darshan line, and thus gave his blessing to the system of Vibrionics in public. Creation of the 108 Common Combos box. Over time, it was noticed that practitioners were spending prashadam in the mandir. We thank Bhagwan Baba for his love.
Now you have understood the magnitude of that Vibrionics. Only thing is we got a opportunity now, and we are also a part of healing journey. The Sairam people, they do it absolutely free of cost. And we charge, we know we are not doing it for a free, but as I think, what I am thinking is, because we can do the similar seva, what the Satyasai people are doing, the similar way we can also do. Means if someone gives me in return, if someone gives me in a return in the sense, they have to give in the stamp paper, that I will always give this remedy free of cost. Whatever the sugar pills or whatever they have to take, and even machine cost they have to bear. And if they are giving free of cost, I'm thinking to give them a free training and even certification also. Free training and certification will be given to those who do it free of cost as a seva. That is newly I am thinking, because how we can spread this. Some people, I don't know why they, they hesitate for giving some donation to the people, because what all we receive as a course fees is spent on the Vibronic itself. We have already started the free seva center in our Bangalore, in some village. So likewise, we are intending to have many branches in future. Okay. So anyway, this is my idea, because this is new idea in the new batch. What I said, if someone is interested, that yes, I will do free of cost, like a Satyasai people, because for a Satyasai people, everybody will not qualify. They test you like anything and they fail you. They know you are not eligible. But I don't say that. If you think that if you want to do it as a free seva, definitely the training will be totally free. The only cost of the machine and the other thing, whatever, because there also they are charging the cost of the machine. That what I understood, because from there people can come and buy with me. Okay. So likewise. So that is my idea. Now let us go to the next level. Do you think thought can be transferred? I had a wonderful yes. Yeah. Do you think a thought can be transferred? Yeah, thought has something, because we are already proved, our wonderful uh, numerically coded thought. What we have coded, the like a 5 7 5 7 10. No, if you take a glass of water in your left hand, put it on the right hand, like no, you say 11, repeat it 11 times, 5 7 5 7 10, and that water instantaneously cured the loose motion. It is our experience. It is our experience. We don't claim anything. It is every time we try, and even we tried to the animals also. We tried on a cows. Those cows also, they got a relief from the loose motion. So now that's just a light humor. Do you think a thought can be transferred? How many of you think a thought can be transferred? Okay, let us learn from our Shahrukh Khan. Okay.
राज, अगर ये तुझे प्यार करती है तो ये पलट के देखेगी। पलट।
Enjoyed? I think so. Because this is what, when I was a kid, I used to not study the hypnosis books. I used to read a hypnosis book. This was at the beginning, it is said that if you want to check whether your hypnosis has become powerful, or you can say you're fruitful or not. When you used to see the lizard, command the lizard, go, stop, like that. And another thing is, see the person in his occipital region, just concentrate there and say turn. If they are turning back, so that means your hypnotic the power has been increased, like that. That's the thing. Now we come back and say something more about it. Okay. Now the second thing is, now we say the Tesla what says, frequency, vibration, and energy. Now let us see how that frequency create the pattern, because in our Vibrionics we are using patterns, musical pattern, or you can say, or geometrical patterns. In our machine also that same geometrical pattern is generated. So patterns are very important. So let us see how different frequencies generate different pattern. And the same way, how different pattern generates the frequency. They are in harmonics, or you can say they are in resonance. Okay. So let us see. You see, this 347 hertz creates this pattern. Means this pattern and 348, 45 hertz, they are in resonance. You see, as the frequency is increasing, the geometrical pattern is becoming more and more complex. You have understood that, there is a relation between the geometrical pattern and the frequency. So all of you agree now that every geometrical pattern emits a unique frequency. This technology only, by using this, was known to our ancient people, or you can say Sanatana Dharma people. You can say they were aware of this. So what they made, they have converted every energy into a geometrical pattern. You know, so many chakras. You are all aware. There's so many chakra, different chakra, Sri chakra, everything is made by the ancient people, Sanatana people, and they thought energy can be represented in a geometrical pattern. Okay, दिस इज नॉट, हम बोलते हैं ना जनरली ऐसे बोलते हैं, हमारे से ही चोरी करके लेके जा करके हमको ही वापस दिया करके, ऐसे ही बिल्कुल सही है। लेकिन तुमको कौन बोला बोला था कि तुमको मत करो, तुम इसको डेवलप मत करो, कोई बोला था? सी, but anyway, foreigners or western people, country people, they are very very smart, and they do it in a very systematic way and give back our own system. Like this, these are all so many different chakras, Baglamukhi chakra, that Sri chakra, and all these chakras are geometrical representation of a god and goddess. God and goddess is nothing but energy. We think in that, take it in that and that form. Okay, so this is our own technology has come back from the UK. Okay, UK. So core of everything is energy, and everything vibrates in energy, and ancient pattern representing the energy. आपको पता है the Sri Chakra was invented, कितना साल पहले का invented है? You see, 25,000 BCE. It is, मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूं इसको, you see the Wikipedia, because they don't believe anybody now. They believe Google or they believe Wikipedia. Wikipedia, I'm just cut pasted those things here. According to the Wikipedia, this Sri Chakra is dates back to the 25,000 BCE. हमारे पूर्वज, उनको तभी पता था कि any energy can be converted into a geometrical pattern, and that geometrical pattern, when you use, you can say concentrate, you pray, that gives you the result. That gives you the result. So by using similar technology, our Dr. Malcolm Ray, MGA, magnetogeometric application, who is invented, this is invented by the Malcolm Ray. I used to, meditate on the same photograph. I used to concentrate on his Brumad, and used to ask him, yes, tell me the secret, tell me the secret. Probably you can also try. Okay. So like that. So what he did is, he converted a geometric, he converted all the remedies, homeopathic remedies, batch flower remedies, and so many other remedies, minerals, and thoughts. That can be converted into a geometrical pattern. When we saw in the previous video how frequency was creating the geometrical pattern. The similar way, geometrical pattern will create the frequency, but in very subtle form, thought form. We don't have any, proof that whatever we are doing it, we are putting inside the water. But only thing is, it is for sure that we are using our thought to infuse in the water. How do you infuse the thought? By using geometrical pattern. Why we use the geometrical pattern? To have a consistency. हर बार सेम रिजल्ट आना है, उसके लिए And I tell you, even you can influence a water and give it as a remedy. Pakka hota hai. I tried once, my sister-in-law had some the hemangioma in the liver. Yon Combe book I searched everywhere. And though so many other, I searched in the Google also. There is nothing, no numerical code for the hemangioma in the liver. Hemangioma is there, liver is there. That is there. Now we have Paramanatha Brahma, we can combine and make it. But that was not that was a period of only pure vibronics. Then I just prayed in front of the Baba because she was a Baba devotee. Baba means not Satya Sai Baba, that, Om Shanti Baba. So she is such a mad behind you. So please make her, that hemangioma should be dissolved. And I just took a water and, kept my hand like that and prayed that her hemangioma should be dissolved. Then she was taking it for 2-3 months. After 3 months, when we checked, her 13 centimeter hemangioma has become 8 centimeter. Means we can influence the water. When we influence that water, if that water definitely helps because it contains the thought infused water. For this is the reason why we have registered to the government that we will be only giving the thought infused water and pills, sugar pills, as used in homeopathy. It has not come just like that. It is not false false claim nahi hai. And we have seen, you people also try 5-7, 5-7, 10 and give to the loose motion person or animal. You see why it will not get cured. It is cured. Means how I did it, we will in my next lecture, how to convert any vibronic or any substance into a geometric code, a numerical code. I am going to teach you everything that, I want that you should take this to forward. नया नया खोज करना, people are doing it already. अपना main use करके, our Harmeet madam, she made us yajna ka smoke of yajna, so that it will destroy all the karmas and all the papa karmas, it will destroy. By having that in our mind, that time that is that number is generated and that number is believed. We don't believe, it is happening. You have seen practically that people are, that swelling, someone really, our Modi ji has shared it. That's the swelling has gone. No, it is experience. Experience is a truth. Theory is all bakwas. I'm telling you, you can tell so many theories, but jo theek karta hai wahi sahi theory. Okay? So now, any thoughts can be converted into a geometrical pattern like this. When a geometrical pattern used with a instrument like this, yes, this type of instrument you have seen just in the video, similar instrument, that cards, when used in this machine, it transfer the thoughts. It is thought infusion. अगर आके मशीन के वजह से थॉट इन्फ्यूज हो रहा है या आपका थॉट के वजह से थॉट इन्फ्यूज हो रहा है, वी डोंट नो. बट इफ यू डू लाइक दिस, it is been giving the result. Our thought has been infused in the pills and water. हम क्या करते हैं ना, ये भी ऐसे ही है. We always think, other person is superior to us. Another person is superior to us. मैं इतना पावरफुल नहीं हूं. ये सब आपको डिस्गाइज में लाता है. आपका पावर कोई यूज करता है, आप विदाउट योर नॉलेज, एंड everything happens, rest all happens. Okay, so similar way, there are so many other ways. Numerical codes are used in these two machines. These geometrical codes are used in these two machines. Okay, And we have seen that the geometrical pattern creates the frequency. Okay. Now, what all has been already converted into vibrionics? क्या क्या ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं, ये आपको करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, ऑलरेडी बना हुआ है. आई एम टेलिंग यू, almost all homeopathic remedies been converted into a numerical code. है ना, उसको सोच करके, हाँ बेलेडोना, बेलेडो में इतना सिम्टम है, वो सारा सिम्टम के बाद देन दे कन्वर्ट इनटू ए ज्योमेट्रिकल पैटर्न. दैट ज्योमेट्रिकल पैटर्न व्हेन यू आर यूजिंग इनटू द कार्ड, when you are using into the card, it is giving just like a belladonna. I will tell you, one of my good friend of mine, and he's a very roaring practice in our place. I will not tell the city. Yesterday he called me and said that vibronically produced remedies are working better than the original remedies. It is not even told by my uh, friend and a doctor, very famous doctor. Also, David Tansley himself, in his book, the and one place he writes that, once he has to give the medicine, he made with a card, and he gave the medicine. Then next time, because he didn't have that medicine and that stock was exhausted, so when he came next, that same patient came, and luckily he had a remedy. He gave that remedy, and patient came back and said, no, this is not a right remedy you gave me. You gave me the same thing which gave me the last time. The previously whatever you given is good. I got better from that. So that is like instead of going for the pharmacy made medicine, he gave made from the vibronic machine. So they also experience like that, because so there are lot many things, but if I say it is a frequency, 1,000 question will be asked. What frequency you have given? Have you tested on the chua? Have you tested on the rats? Or have you tested on the mouse? Or have you tested on the animals? Have you done the clinical trial on the human beings? They will 1,000 questions will be asked. When I say it is a thought infused water, thought infused pills, the game ends. That's it. And we all know that thought has got a frequency. Thought is also can have thought is a frequency. And many things, going forward, our vibronics people, it will come to mainstream and say, Are Baba, what you're thinking only, it is not only the thought, it has a frequency also. Is it like that? Oh, we don't know. We thought only the thought frequency. Only thought we are communicating to the water. We are only thought infusing that to the water. People will come back and tell you that your theory, your system is far advanced. In the coming days, they will tell you that we will wait up to that time. But now, as on now, we have registered to the government of India that we are practicing a drugless therapy, thought infused water and pills. And the same thing, because you have seen in the Satya Sai people, they are using alcohol. Alcohol is forbidden. We don't use alcohol, because anything which objects us from getting the license, we have cancelled it. And for example, if it is a city where you can the alcohols are easily available, you can say, if you are a drinker, if you take alcohol, add a few drops of brandy so that it will remain for months. Otherwise, every week you have to make and give, or 15 days like that, and every mineral water is, it is got a expiry about 3 months. So you can, within 1 month, if we are able to finish that, it is still good. Or you can use a honey. You can use a honey without opening the seal. Just infuse your thought in the honey bottle. by placing into the machine. That thought will be infused, and so many great people of our Vibrionics, and already we have more than 200, 300 people who are using my machine. They have done miracles, and miracle will generally happen. But I don't claim anything. We should not claim. If you claim, finish. So what all if you don't do, government will give you a easy permission to practice it, teach it, propagate it. All we have done, and we have taken the permission from the government. And you are all part of it, and you are going to be the great journey about drugless therapy. We said we don't get afraid to say that we are not using anything. We just using drugless therapy, just thought infused water and pills, and you will see the miracles. That is not only a small thing. I told you, if anybody is having doubt, you use the 575710 for loose motion. Tuck. Many people have used it. Okay. Now, next thing is, batch flower remedies are already converted into a geometrical pattern. There is one advantage. Now, what you get the remedies in the market, they are not batch flower remedies. They are not the same fragrance as it was there in the 1975. Our all cards were coded in the year of 1975. 1975, how many years now? Around 50 years back. Do you agree that we have polluted our universe by lot many carbon dioxide, this, that, using so many wars, this, that, are you agree with me that we all spoiled our environment? Definitely you have to agree. If that batch flower remedies are made with the card which are coded in 1975, 1975 fragrance and quality will come to the batch, or I can say that the fragrance or that thought is imprinted on the water, which is, as per me, I will definitely say far superior than the presently duplicate batch flower remedies. You try, and people are very happy now, and they explain me, they come and with a lot of joy, and they share their cases. And earlier I used to take a market purchased batch remedies, they were nothing. But when I started using the batch remedies prepared from the cards and machine, excellent results are there. Now we have another faculty, like in a sound energy. Okay. So likewise, we are very lucky and very fortunate to have all those things. And batch flower remedies, we are getting the 50 years back, like, आपको पता है ना कहीं they aging, they keep a very wine, and they can keep it for aging. As it becomes old, that is becomes costly, so costly. So you can imagine that all batch flower MDs having the fragrance and the power of 50 years back, 1975. Okay, like that. So what all we are already, acupuncture points are already, we have converted into a numerical numbers and mantras. So many mantras like Gayatri mantra, Shiva, Saraswati, and many numbers, almost many things, we have converted into many mantras are converted into a numerical code. And 9999 is a wonderful mantra. That is called, I have named it as a Maha Mantra. Many wonderful mantras are named as 9999. I mean 9999. So those, no, we have taken it, and when I made a Paramanada Brahma, I kept it at 9999 as a default number. So that if by mistake also they are playing it, let that harmony, that intention of the great power, let that spread in your house. Commands are there. So many commands. Attract. Attract is there. So you can, what I say, you have to, there is a nothing but you are playing with the intention of the thing, you put a spray, room freshener, and if you are a, a retail seller, you can place that area into, just attract, take that and put that, attract. Make sure that they are not stealing it. Okay, they are purchasing. Make sure that they are purchasing, not stealing. Okay, they'll look attractive. Like so many commands are there. So many commands are there, and react to relations of the husband and wife, and everything. So many things are. Okay. Next, agriculture purpose. We can do it on for the agricultural purpose also. Agricultural purpose, topsoil fertilization, topsoil porosity, and fungus, and so many things are there. It is there in the agriculture purpose. Our healers, they are using it for agriculture purpose also. And next is chakra healing. Different type of chakras are there. Incoming chakra, outgoing chakra, even ultra major chakra, and so many chakra, heart chakra. Chakra can be balanced, chakra can be, there are so many, all chakras are there, minor chakras also. So, okay. So, Tibetan Buddhist psychological remedies are also converted into a geometrical pattern. If you and this already great people, they already made it into a PDF form. If you search in the Google, you will get the Tibetan psychological remedies, that you will understand for what you have to give, that you can give. Australian flower remedies, a gem remedies by A.K. Bhattacharya, a very great contribution. Everything is fantastic. We are going to learn in our class. These are all, see, this list is what we are going to learn in depth. And also a homeopath, what a qualified homeopath supposed to do. Means he is supposed to know the apparatus, he is supposed to know the materia medica, everything I will supply you, so that you, for a successful practice, everything I will give you. Only thing, you have to do it. You have to take the interest. And when I was in Air Force, I told you, as a radar engineer, once I start my radar, and the officer used to come and take over. After that, I was very free. I used to take all homeopathy books and read. Because in the Vibrionics, all literatures are Vibrionics only. And if you want to practice acupuncture through Vibrionics, you have to read all acupuncture books only. We will tell you which are already in the nutshell, we will be giving you during the course time. Okay. Color therapy. And as of course, Narayani mixtures, they are the part of the main our training. We will be discussing every combination in depth. We can use it, where we can use, what are the condition we can use it. So, okay. So, very nice, very nice. Okay. Then now, is there any proof by इसको वाबरिया ने काम करता है करके? Is there any scientific? नहीं बोल सकते, because those are all tools are also not declared as a scientific. But once I was called to Hyderabad to demonstrate my Vibronic machine. What they used to do, they did. I was, before they took the one photograph. I will show you the directly come to the photograph. Before experimenting, they took a photograph. These are before experimenting. After experimenting, after consuming energy water, what we did with that water, we produced all this chakra balance, energy balance, like that, all chakras, we made a water and we drank that air. So see the difference. So there is no green, so less here, lot of green here. And see, we will not be able to interpret what it is, but they have given the interpretation here. This is what is happened. Huh? So, case 1. Change in scene in the area, liver zone, meridian along with the neck and throat, jaws and spine. Spleen area is brighter. From the neck area, Hrit chakra is brighter. Means changes in the scans. After taking the energy water, there was a change. Though these parameters, these testings are not recognized even in the mainstream science. वो बोलेगा नहीं. Even homeopathy is not recognized because of controversial potencies that we are going to discuss with you in very depth. We are going to understand the homeopathy because the Vibrionics also works on the law of similars. Okay. So like that, there was another person also. So he also along with me, I made a water, half cup हमने लिया, half cup उनको दिया. So with that, there was a great change in the aura. Okay. Now, become a certified healer, Vibronics healer, इतना सब कुछ बढ़िया है करके बोलने के बाद, and you are very safe. And we have made a the क्या बोलते हैं SOP for making setting up the healing center. सच बोलना है बस, इसमें धोखा नहीं देना. वी आर यूजिंग, हाँ भाई देना है तो लो, नहीं तो नहीं. थॉट इन्फ्यूज्ड वाटर एंड पिल्स. अरे एक दिन वो दूसरा कोई भी ठीक करके आएगा, वो गया थॉट इन्फ्यूज्ड वाटर एंड पिल्स देता, ले जाओ, वो कुछ पूछेगा नहीं. लेकिन आपका आपका ये है कि हमारा मेन ये रहता है कि वी हैव टू से दिस इज व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इट. एजुकेटिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड देन दे विल बी अंडरस्टूड. ओके, इससे कोई साइड इफेक्ट नहीं है भाई. हाँ, सो लाइकवाइज आवर ड्रगलेस थेरेपी हमने इसीलिए बनाया. ड्रगलेस थेरेपी में वी हैड अ टफ चैलेंज टू पास इट थ्रू द गवर्नमेंट नॉर्म्स के अंदर पास करना बहुत मुश्किल था. हमने सब निकाल दिया जो जो उनको ऑब्जेक्शन था. जो हमें चाहिए था वो कभी उन्होंने देखा नहीं, है ना. तो ऐसा ही हुआ. सो we are very safe and we now licensed by government of India to train you people and do the drugless therapy. आपसे कराने के लिए परमिशन मिला है. एंड ये तो ओके. और भी एक बात है, इफ यू आर प्रैक्टिसिंग drugless therapy, generally no license is required, but someone should be there to certify you that no license is required. वो भी बोलने के लिए आपको सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए, है ना. फॉर लाइक लाइफ सर्टिफिकेट फॉर द पेंशनर. एवरी नवंबर यू हैव टू गो एंड से आई एम अलाइव, है ना. सो इस तरह से जो भी है ये सत्य है, सत्य के सिवा कुछ नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी उसके लिए आपको प्रमाण चाहिए. ओके, नेक्स्ट. Yeah, spiritual healing system works with a thought intention, infused remedies, water, blank pills based on subtle vibration, no medicine, no side effect. Okay. And why choose Vibronics? Is a safe, drugless, complementary to the medicinal care. कोई भी मेडिसिन जो भी है वो खा रहा है, खाने दो, उसके साथ आप अपना दे सकते. जस्ट लाइक helping him to give the supportive medicine, and we have seen during the some chemotherapy and all, it is working very well. Very well instant. It is a very good support to them and they are feeling better. Ultimately क्या होना चाहिए, है ना. Be transparent. ये तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ. Be transparent. Don't tell lies. So be transparent and say this is what we do. And कोर्स हाईलाइट से क्या है, 3 months weekends, 3 hours per day, 2 hours per day, includes human body basic, vibronic principle, hand-on remedy preparation, ethical practice, case studies we are going to do. Who can join? Anybody can join, because it is not a medical course. It is a spiritual healing course. For that, homemaker, teacher, it is definitely not a medical course, है ना. किसी को अगर आप जाते हैं विद सैटरडे को, आज सैटरडे आप जाते हैं शनि के देव का मंदिर, हनुमान जी का मंदिर, हाँ, ये हनुमान जी वो तीर्थ आपको तीर्थ देते, इज इट एफडी अप्रूव्ड? तीर्थ इज एफडी अप्रूव्ड? विद अ बिलीव, स्ट्रॉन्ग बिलीव वी टेक, हाँ उसको कुछ मिलेगा, पॉजिटिव एनर्जी मिलेगा। दैट्स इट। सो हियर आल्सो वी डोंट यूज एनीथिंग, ये अगर उनका ही अगर को पानी लेके आता है, द सेम वाटर वी विल energize and give, we put a thought inside it by the card method or dial method। यस, उसके अंदर कुछ भी हार्मफुल इफेक्ट नहीं है, एंड दे आर वेल विद इन द लिमिट्स। ऑफ कोर्स we can do it with a card also, no power supply। ओके, सो बहुत सारे मेथड है। Certification and practice license. Certificate from the Douglas Therapy Foundation, official license to practice vibronic therapy। कैटेगरी हमने बनाया assistant healer, healer, senior healer and research healer। Now we are only into the assistant healer and the healer level में है। Going forward जब कभी हाई लेवल का हम सोचेंगे, देन डेफिनेटली वो दे के जाएंगे। वो जब आएगा देन वी विल रिसर्च हीलर काम करेंगे। आई एम ऑल्सो प्लानिंग अबाउट इट, लेट अस सी। करियर एंड सर्विस ऑप्शंस क्या क्या है? सर्व योर कम्युनिटी विद अ नोबल कॉज, अर्न रिस्पेक्ट एंड ब्लेसिंग, नॉट जस्ट इनकम, प्रैक्टिस इंडिविजुअली अंडर द फाउंडेशन, बिकॉज you will be working under us and you can say you are following once, since you are following all the now following the norms and terms and condition, it is as good as you are working with us with our terms and condition। our terms and conditions are very simple। झूठ मत बोलना, जो बोल रहा है जो कर रहा है उसको देखना, डेफिनेटली उसका हेल्प होगा। जब हेल्प होगा तो एक एक को हेल्प होगा तो 10 आदमी आएंगे। बी ट्रांसपेरेंट, दैट लेट देम नो दैट you are not giving anything else other than the thought infused water and pills। okay, register under the section 8 non profit organization। आपने जो भी फीस हमें दिया है, that is only spent on the vibronics, it is not। मैंने जो ये ऑलमोस्ट अभी 2 साल होते आ रहा है, 2 साल नहीं 3 साल होते आ रहा है, आई एम नॉट टेकन एज अ रेमुनरेशन करके, मैं आई एम नॉट टेकन अ सिंगल पैसा। This is because I want that organization should grow। We are spent in the free healing center set at my plot, so we have spent back to the development of the vibronics। हमें और चांस मिलेगा तो और करेंगे। हाँ, so to promote, teach and provide certification in the practice of Douglas therapy, especially vibronics and method healing based on spiritual intent infused or a blank pills as used in homeopathy, the musical sequence or tunes used in balancing the energy, we are doing it। okay, to create awareness of the advanced education and research in the field of drugless therapies, ethical guidelines conduct strictly followed। you have to ethically follow, because वही बोला ना, वी हैव अ सेट ऑफ रूल्स, उसको आप करेंगे तो। क्यों बनाया है सब एथिकल रूल्स, क्यों बनाया? बिकॉज प्रैक्टिशनर शुड बी सेफ। वो कोई बेचारे इसके ऊपर हम जीवन जीवन बिताएंगे, हमारा हीलर बनेंगे, लोग डॉक्टर डॉक्टर बुलाएंगे, ऐसा सोचते। अब बोलना कि वी आर हीलर भैया, सी वी आर अ स्पिरिचुअल हीलर, ये थॉट इन्फ्यूज्ड वाटर है, ये तो वाइब्रोनिक्स कहते हैं, तो इसका वी आर डूइंग दिस वे। इफ आपको फायदा हुआ, टेक इट, यू टेक 1000 2000 3000 वट एवर अमाउंट ऑफ सी fees you want to take, that is left, it is on you। there is no any restriction that आपको इतना नहीं लेना चाहिए। so it is on your time, how much time you dedicate to the person, or you can say how much time is costlier for you। आपका टाइम कितना कॉस्टली आपके लिए, बेस्ड ऑन दैट यू कैन चार्ज। वी डोंट हैव एनी चार्जिंग, चार्ज का कोई इधर हमारा रिस्ट्रिक्शन इतना नहीं है। एज आई टोल्ड यू, इफ समवन वांट टू प्रैक्टिस इट फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, let him give in the stamp paper, we will give him a free training and certificate। दे देंगे, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? he will be one among the our 4 people or 5 people करेंगे, लेकिन उसका एक लाइक सब सत्य साई पीपल जैसे कर रहे हैं, अपना पैसा डाल करके वो सब करना है, एंड देन स्टिल ही विल गिव फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, दो ट्रेनिंग एंड सर्टिफिकेशन फ्री फॉर। इस बार मैंने वो दिमाग में आया था, आई विल डिक्लेयर दैट इन अवर दिस वन। ठीक है, तो हम समथिंग विल गिव बैक टू द सोसाइटी सर, है ना। टेस्टिमोनियल एंड सक्सेस, वी नो देर आर सो मनी टेस्टिमोनियल्स, आपको आपको आएगा। क्या क्या है ना, heal the word a drop of time, they're all slogans. ओके, आई विल टेल यू क्या क्या हो रहा है। हाँ, एक ट्रीटमेंट बाय काउ, एक काउ को हमने वाइब्रोनिक मेडिसिन बना के दिया। एंड काउ जनरली क्या होता है पता है, कि पीपल इन एलोपैथिक पीपल एंड साइंटिफिक पीपल, साइंटिस्ट इन कहते हैं इट इज अ प्लासिबो इफेक्ट। प्लासिबो इफेक्ट क्या होता है? समथिंग गिवन फॉर अ प्लीजिंग, खुश करने के लिए देते हैं, और उसके अंदर कोई मेडिसिन नहीं है ना, वो बोलते हैं। लेकिन बेचारे हमारा गाय को क्या पता है, वो प्लीज करने के लिए दे रहे हैं कि क्या 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 दे रहे हैं, है ना। सो व्हेन आपको पता नहीं वेदर यू कैन फॉलो इट और नॉट, आई मस्ट स्टिल प्ले दैट।
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಕಾಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಹಾ
ನಿಮಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಯಾವ ಇದು ಹಸು ಅದು?
ಸರ್ ಗಿರಸುನೆ
ಹಾ
ಅದು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಔಷಧಿನ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ.
ಹಾ 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 ಹೌದು,
ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಸಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ.
ಹಾ 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 ಅದೇನಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಯ್ತು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಯ್ತು.
ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಕಾಫ್ನು ಬಂತು.
ಹಾ ಚಲೋ ಸರ್. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಕಾಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್.
What they is telling, that calf which was not able to stand, वो इतना अच्छा हो गया कि it gave the female calf, and they wanted to name my surname to that calf. जो बछड़ा था ना, उसको मेरा नाम रखने का सोचा था, इसलिए उन्होंने पूछा आपका सरनेम क्या है सर, हम उसको रखना चाहते हैं। मैं बोला हमारा देवी का, हमारा कुलदेवी का नाम है चंद्रला देवी, उसका चंद्रला ने बुलाइए। तो उन्होंने उसका बछड़े का नाम चंद्रला रखा। इससे खुशी का क्या है कि सन्निवेश का, खुशी का जो मौका कभी मिल सकता है किसी को? नहीं, किसी को नहीं। कोई भी 10 लाख 10 करोड़ भी अगर मिलेगा तो भी इतना अच्छा, इतना संतुष्टि नहीं मिलेगा। सो यू ऑल्सो नो, आपको भी मिलेगा, क्योंकि मैं जो कर रहा हूं मैं सबको आपको बता दूंगा, मैं कैसे कैसे करता हूं सब आपको बता दूंगा, है ना। सो फ्यूचर रिसर्च इज मेकिंग रेमेडीज डिजिटली, फ्रीक्वेंसी ओल्ड टेक्निक एनालॉग, gives all the technology based on circular periodic table, everything is done, we are already achieved this। and आपको पता है कि we will calculate, है ना, let us calculate something, and ये अभी कैलकुलेशन है, कैलकुलेटर। ओके, हमने कैलकुलेटर लिया, क्यों लिया भैया? नाउ आपको पता है कि दिस टेक्नोलॉजी इज अवेलेबल इन यूके, इट इज अवेलेबल इन यूके, एंड वन कार्ड, one geometrical represented card will cost you how much? How much? 5 pounds। ये पैसा, नो पीपल दे स्कोल्ड मी, नो अरे ये क्या, आपको ये सिमुलेटर कार्ड अभी $3 3 पाउंड का था, दे हैव इंक्रीज टू 5 पाउंड्स, यू कैन सी दैट। ओके, तो 5 पाउंड था, तो ठीक है। हम हम कितना दे रहे हैं भाई? how many cards we are giving along with the machine? We are giving 644 cards, and multiplied by 5 equal to, multiplied by 100, क्योंकि 1 pound equal to approximately 100 rupees। तो भाई देखो, 3,22,000 का हम मेडिसिन, आई मीन आइटम को सिर्फ 40,000 के अंदर सारे इंस्ट्रूमेंट को लेकर के, इंक्लूडिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट वो दे रहे, है ना? ये भाई क्या है ना, ये टेक्नोलॉजी ऐसा है, टेक्नोलॉजी सो पावरफुल, एंड वंस यू कम टू नो दैट, ये इसका इतना ये है कि फॉर दैट ओनली व्हाई इट इज केप्ट एट सो हाई, है ना? उसका इंपॉर्टेंस आने के लिए, इसका इंपॉर्टेंस आने के लिए कि यस, सो दैट्स व्हाई आई थिंक सो हियर आफ्टर कोई नहीं बोलेगा कि प्रभाकर का जो कार्ड्स बहुत महंगा है ना? सो बट I tell you, if someone is interested, I will give you everything. And I have made the software for making the cards. अगर आपके पास ऑलरेडी 654 कार्ड दिया, you need some more cards, you can make your own cards. We have made a software so that it is very accurate. The angle is so perfect, and the length of the partial radii is very perfect. तभी काम करता है, otherwise नहीं काम करता, ऐसा बोलता हूं, है ना? So like that. और क्या है? Learn, practice, serve, and heal, education, research, batch remedies. Okay, I think so. I think so. I have conveyed my the idea of the Douglas therapy, why you should practice it, why you should learn it, because it's any no any qualification is required to practice this. Only beautiful heart for have a compassion, or you can say love towards humanity is only enough. You will get a results. People will keep coming to you. You have to, and there are so many uh, terms and conditions that we will tell you when we SOP for making the uh, healing center, or you can say it will be the part of this, and what all we should follow. It's a very simple. ईमानदारी ना, ईमानदारी चाहिए. Only you should be honest to do. Be clarity होना चाहिए. Don't tell lies. And there are so many people are there already. They are already doing miracles. They have done very fantastic thing. Uh, so thank you. You are all my, uh, encouragement. You are my motivation. Thank you so much. So uh, please, those who are not made the payment, so please make the payment. And so we'll start from tomorrow onwards. Our all classes will start. Today was only introduction. So what all you get after the course? And in the course, you will get everything. So learning is a continuous process. I'll be sharing all the notes on the physiology, anatomy, and everything. And I will not cover all those things. But if you want to deep dive into the subject, you are at the liberty. Knowledge is nobody's limitation. Anybody can go into the depth of it and learn. So thank you so much for being in such a long time without any break. And any questions, please? Any questions regarding the course or anything, whatever I told you for this time? Because I have bakwas ज़्यादा किया है, मुझे पता है. Because I started talking from my childhood. Came up to this level because I want you to be like that. I want you to be very curious about everything, and or you develop your child in such a way, है ना? I'm academically I was not so good, but scientifically my maternal uncle was a scientist. He was in MSc physics. I used to go to him whenever in my holidays. He induced me. He made me in this way. So what I say, you are also growing your child and other thing. Please make them Think scientific way. Okay. So any doubt, sir, please?
Professor, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Prabhakar sir, let's say if I have to convert a particular frequency number, let's say 5 to 8 as a frequency number, how can I convert the 5 to 8 number directly on the machine?
It's a fantastic one because there it is a different faculty. Frequency is a different thing and vibronics is a different thing. What you can do is, many people do like that. See, suppose you were talking about Grabovoi numbers also. So
Yes.
any number, we take that, generally not made for our machine. You put into our pink areas of the mantra software. Put into the pink area and write the explanation about it, what you want from that, and generate the number.
Okay.
That number, no, that will be equivalent to the whatever you are intending, like 528. You know there is in our numerical mathematica, beta, gamma, and the alpha numbers are there, brain waves are there. But alpha wave is what is almost 13 hertz. That 13 hertz, how can you generate that 13 hertz? No, they have given a code for it.
Okay.
Means here, everything is represented in a numerical code. So you can think in that way. That is different thing. If you want to produce 528, it's very easy. There are so many tone generators are there. But if you want to make that, work for this in the Vibrionic machine, you have to convert those things. That thought, because 528 thought what it is supposed to, repair the DNA. Repair DNA is there in the number, with our other repair DNA is there. So you can use that in place of 528. Like that, you can, there is no any, it is a different, like a diesel engine and petrol engine. You can't run the petrol engine by putting diesel. Vice versa, both, because they are designed that way.
Correct.
So like that. So those are frequency we are telling, we have so many frequency machines available, and even online also, computer wise, just they generate, you put like a DCs you put and it will produce the set of frequencies. There are so many wonderful things are there, but those will not work like Vibronics. They take time actually. I have used, I have frequency machines, around 3 frequency machines. They are called as what you call Spooky. Spooky 2. If somebody is interested to know about the frequencies, you can buy Spooky. It's hardly cost around 10 to 12,000 rupees. Wonderful program that produces the frequency with a different manipulation is a fantastic. All frequency libraries are there. We can use that. So, but that faculty is entirely different. That is a physical level. This is a spiritual level, you can say. So you may imagine that level. We can even we are getting those beta level, alpha level, gamma level, those things by vibrating and into putting into this pulsate mode. That affects that area. And as you are telling today, you want to make that area pure. You can even Sudarshana Homa Chakra, Sudarshana Homa, the vibration. If you put it into pulsate mode, it takes around almost 200 square feet area. Within that area, it takes, it vibrates, Why our Paramanatha Brahma is giving more result is because that amplitude is more, the energy level is more. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, hi.
Yes,
good evening,
Kumar,
sir.
Sir.
Sir, one query. Sir, you've said, one second, sir. Patterns is converted into frequency in terms of the cards. I understood that, sir. So, is there an option that we use the same card size and print our, Sri Chakra or different patterns? And if we insert to the machine, will it still generate the frequency?
Yes.
It
Yes, you
will.
can do. I have done it. I have
Okay.
done. I have done, and even Harmit Madam also. We both together we done. We did it.
Mm-hmm,
We
mm-hmm.
the same size. We put a different mantra, yantras, Bagalamukhi yantra, or you can say Sri Chakra. We printed in that small same space and inserted inside the our machine. But thing is, but you should
Okay.
know that why, with what intention they have made that chakra.
Okay. That is
That
just a
intention
pure
will
energy. Yeah,
intention will
that's
be transferred.
okay.
Now,
Okay.
see, no. So that is a very important.
Okay.
What with what intention they it is a representation of Sri Lalita Devi, Sri
Mm-hmm,
Lakshmi.
mm-hmm.
Put that, and if you think that yeah, Lalita, with that you are generating the harmonious atmosphere within that room, yes, it will
Mm-hmm.
work. It has a even
Okay.
see there is a information field. There is one information
Okay.
field is there. Every object there is an information field.
Through which it will connect. Yeah,
Yes,
understood, sir.
there are the two information. One is nominated. One is the there is another called a morphic field. Morphic field means it is not depending on somebody's thought.
Okay.
Divine thought, you can say.
Okay.
What is the divine thought of the Sri Chakra that will be relieved on the water.
Understood, sir.
Otherwise, we program our chakras, It should like work like a KBS. It should work like a calming pills. It should work like different way, like a blood balance, or you can say anemia balance. We think that way and create those pattern. That time, that pattern will work for that particular problem. Yeah, particular
Okay.
things.
Okay, sir, and is there a way that we would know the frequency of the geometrical figures? Reverse engineering,
Definitely,
sir.
that
Uh,
today it is not possible.
okay,
Some year later, some instrument may come and it
okay,
will detect the frequency. Because today,
okay,
as on present science, we have not developed that much to detect a frequency out of the geometry. But there is a definitely a frequency of the geometry. It is displayed in the our video. When we change our frequency, we that took a different pattern. That
the
pattern and
physical
frequency,
pattern,
they are
yeah.
in resonance. So every picture, not only this card, you take any picture. That's why I tell you, you do remember or not, after making a remedy, don't keep it on the newspaper. और कोई मरा हुआ रहेगा, कोई साला किसी का रहेगा, गलती रहेगा, that will be induced in the water. I say keep it on a white sheet. Why do I say that? Because everything radiates. उसके ऊपर लिखा हुआ जो भी है पेपर के ऊपर कुछ गलत लिखा है दैट आल्सो इफेक्ट्स विथ और विदाउट आवर नॉलेज सो इसीलिए आई टेल यू टू टेक अ white sheet and keep it over after making a remedy, keep it over it so that no unnecessary information is induced in our energy remedies.
Okay, sir.
And
One more small question, sir.
yes,
Sir,
yes.
earlier I had done this, machine where, sir, I used to power using a transmitter and coil, and instead of physical frequency, what you were talking to Mr. Dhananjay earlier, sir, to play a tone and it'll come. So instead of physical tone, a coil and keep it underneath the chair or wherever. So the question is, sir, can I use this with Nada Brahma, sir? Nada Brahma tones? Will it
Yes, you can
have
definitely.
a uh,
Definitely,
uh,
definitely. You don't
okay?
that will make a remedy also. Keep a water
Yeah.
in between. It will make another Brahma remedies also. Definitely, you can do.
Okay. Actually, what I had done is, sir, I had bought different, wire diameter, at least some 15 I had bought, and the number of windings also differ, no, sir, depending on that, and high power amplifiers. So I'll talk to you and take your help, sir, because each one will have
Definitely.
a different
Already,
resistance and
our Sri Ram ji and Venkatesh ji from Mysore, they are already
Hmm.
doing it. The same way
Okay.
they are doing. They are
Okay,
using
sir.
the
Okay.
amplifier. From
Okay.
that, they are making the remedy. And one other person in Mumbai, he's taking the amplifier and the positive lead he is putting into the water and
Okay.
making the remedy.
Okay.
That too in
Okay.
Paramanada Brahma.
Okay.
Paramanada Brahma tune.
Okay.
Paramanada Brahma carries the intention.
Okay.
Here, in case of frequency, nobody has designed the frequency.
Okay. Okay.
Designed means intention to be put in the frequency. There was a website which can convert your thought into frequency. There
Okay.
was a website that
Okay,
was
sir.
called as a radio something.
Okay.
There,
Okay.
there is a one mouse they are given. Just put your thought, like increase salary, what do you call, hikes, or you can say promotions, just for getting promotion. Then slowly take that mouse and rotate, and at particular time when that you get a stick, same mouse.
Sticky pad concept, same
Yeah,
as
sticky
your
pad
machine.
concept. So when
Hmm.
you the sticky pad concept, when your mouse gets stick there, just they say click that button. That time, whatever the frequency was running, that frequency will be converted into a thought. Thought is converted into frequency. That frequency will work in this machine. Means you have to design thought to work in the with along with the frequency.
So there is no end to it, sir.
You can do
Okay.
it.
So
So
today's
many people,
class was
yeah, did like that. There is
ah,
I told you,
hmm,
spooky database is there. There
hmm.
one Dick Hammer, I think so. I don't think what is that. His name is called as a DD combination or something. They say he
Okay.
has derived all the frequencies with the pendulum.
Okay. Sir, but
He
Spooky mostly uses Rife frequencies, sir? No.
right
Rife machine.
frequencies in the
Ah,
database you see. In
ah,
the
ah,
database,
ah.
he has made that he's those are many people's favorite things. Those frequencies are many people's favorite because
Oh,
they are
user
not
recommended
derived by machine.
frequencies.
They are derived
Okay.
by mind.
Oh, my. Okay. Okay.
Mind means for this, you can try doing that,
Hmm.
You just make a one frequency run from 0 to 10 kilohertz. Just keep, up on the laptop. You just, rub laptop. You see at what, at a frequency you feel that I'm very much delighted and very much energetic, just click it and note that frequency, and that frequency will work for you. Means you have to program in the frequency. We are programming the geometric shapes, but you have to program the frequency. But those are like, our Vibrionics works on the petrol engine, those are all working on the diesel engine. And there is a definitely, I say, petrol engine advantages is there. You can keep for many days and still start, it will start. Means there is a definite, because our Vibronic results are quick. Frequency results are slow. Because I'm using, last 20 years, I'm doing the same thing. I refined everything. I checked
So,
everything. Then finally I
okay.
said, yes, nothing can bypass, nothing can surpass the Vibronics.
So frequency results are physical. Actually, they are physical
Yes,
mostly,
physical.
but Vibronics is it will go to the the auric field directly.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Because
Okay.
the thought,
Mm, mm,
they are converted by the thought.
mm.
Thought converted into a geometrical pattern. When geometrical pattern used in the machine that produce the thought
Mm,
pattern, it
mm,
releases the thought pattern. Information, you can say, it releases the
mm.
information.
So it goes to the information field directly, the Vibronics, but not the case of frequency. It is
Not
physical,
the case of
mostly
frequency
physical.
because it has a
Mm,
limited programming. For
mm,
example, Dhananjay was talking about zero point 0.5 hertz was designed for painkiller. This one.
mm,
For a
mm, mm,
painkiller, they're in zero point
Dental
0.5
pain.
hertz.
mm,
Dental
mm,
pain, sir. It was 0.5 hertz.
0.5 hertz. Okay. So
okay.
it is not been programmed. It is been, while using, it has been investigated, or I can say it is just known. It is low level. When you program something, आप create करेंगे ना, वो that is more important. You just do it,
Yeah.
मजा आएगा. I will tell you. I will teach you everything, sir. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir. And today's
Yeah.
class was like I would say 2 hours. I don't know how it went by.
Definitely, we will
You
take a
should
very
be
interesting
dry
thing.
now by now
Yeah.
because we were kept on talking for 2 hours. So thank you, sir. Really blessed to have you as a teacher and a lot of information you're providing.
We will,
Thank you.
we learn together, sir, because learning is a continuous process. Keep learning from there. You asked doubt, no problem. So I will clear at whatever I know, I will be able to clear. Yes, Dhananjay ji?
Yes, sir. No questions, sir. No questions.
Okay. Okay. Harmeet madam, you are blessing Mataji.
Namah Shivaya, Sarji.
Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya.
Nice,
You
very
are doing very
interesting.
well.
Thank you, Sarji.
Sarita madam, how are you? I think busy. No problem.
Patience.
Patient maybe.